Hi, welcome back to Huenton's Crafts. Uh, I went shopping today. I went to Michael's. I really wanted to go to Hobby Lobby, but we didn't have our card with us, and so they don't do Apple Pay or Google Pay. Where you could tap your phone. They don't have that set up yet. So that was a no go. So I went to Michael's, which I hate, 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 hate. My Michael's is just a crappy store. I saw Sandy from Crochet Canada and her Michael's looks amazing. Other people's Michael's looks amazing. Mine's just crap. And we used to have a really nice Michael's. And the yarn was, oh, I miss it. The yarn selections were so nice. It was all organized and now it's crap. And then they took over Joann's inventory. So now they sell material and the material aisle. Okay, it's this little tiny table where they expect to cut yards of material. And then they don't even have like somebody that knows what they're talking about. Like Joann's had fabric workers. Like they knew like how many yards and whatever. How to cut the fabrics and about like if you're making a quilt, like for binding, all that kind of stuff. They knew everything. Here you can't get no, they're like, huh? What? I don't know. Put your face. Yeah.
It was just normal business.
So, I don't know. Drives me crazy. Makes me want to pull my hair out, really. Because I just couldn't, it gives me a headache. But let me just show you what I did get. So, I was looking for, Sandy's making these hats. And I love the yarn. I'm going to have to order it online. She got loops and threads, and I thought, oh, maybe they would have it at the store. They don't. None of it. So, I did find this. This is Loops and Threads Impressions. Yeah, Impressions. 100% acrylic. I don't think it has a color. But I got this one. It's like, Alyssa, turn that light on. If it does anything, let's see. Oh, a little bit. It's blue, but it has like, let me show you that part. It has like red in it, or is that purple? I don't know, like maroon. I just thought it was pretty. I want to make a hat out of this. And I got another one, Impressions. And this, does it have green in it? Because it shows green. Maybe it's just the same label. I don't know. This is like a maroon and gray. I don't think it's coming up. Let me see. Do I have a light on here that I can use? Turn that up a little bit. So, yeah. I got one and one. And then I got another one. And this one's like purple and blue. I wish I would have got a different one. This one's wrapped. And yeah, so there's that one. This is Wool Ease Lion Brand Thick and Quick. And I hope it comes up. It has shimmer in it, and the shimmer is like pink, blue, and gold. You can see a little bit sparkle. It's so pretty. I like the Thick and Quick. Is that 100% acrylic or no? It says Wool E, so it might be wool. Let me see. Okay. 79 acrylic, 20% wool, and 1% polyester. 79% acrylic. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, and then so it does have wool because it says wool E. But some things say wool and it's not wool. But so I got two of those. I was so upset with their yarn selection that I did not go crazy. Like if this was Joann's, whoops, my cup fell. If this is Joann's, I would have came out with like cart full or 2 cartfuls. Then I got Loops and Threads faucet. I love the faucet yarn, even though it's like it goes like super thin to some thick. I just love it. What color is this? Do they have colors or? I don't think they do. I'm getting confused because one was like peacock, but I think that was red heart, imperial or something like that. But yeah, so I got two of those. Then I got this pretty orange in the same, and like ombres. Got two of the orange. Oh, and then I got two of, it's like green and like black, gray, and it mixed with purple. It's really pretty. So I got two of those. Then I just got regular, this is red heart, which I never get, but they didn't have anything in the loops and threads. Like the whole, nothing. The whole section, they just had nothing. I don't know. So I had to get red heart. I just got one orange, and then I needed white really bad because I had zero white, which I had tons. And I'm like, what did I do with it? I don't even know. I don't know where I put it. Watch me find it. But yeah, so I just got three regular white, and then which I don't mind using. I don't like red heart at all, but I'm doing some hats, but I'm doing my Fair Isle hats, and so when I do that, I don't mind a little bit of the red heart. It's fine for like lettering or something like that, because you're not gonna feel it. So let me show you my hats. So every year I make a bunch of hats and then I put them out for free. I do it, I don't know. So what happened was one year, when I first started the channel, I was like making lots of stuff. I was doing craft fair, so I was like selling, but I wasn't doing like my stands. So I had like a stockpile of cowls and hats and like just things. And so I I just thought, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a cute little sign and I'm gonna put it out front. And you know, if anybody walks by, they could take a hat, they could take a cowl or whatever they want, and you know, see if they would, you know, they like it, they like it, they take it. What if not? I'll just take it all to Goodwill or something. Like I don't know, but it went quick the first year. Everybody walked by and I had the door open because I didn't want no one like still on my table. Because I had like a table out there. So I had the door open and everybody's like, oh my goodness, this is so nice. This is so nice. So I thought, oh, so from that on, I just kept doing it. So for the past, I don't know how many years now, I just been putting my sign out there and having my hats. So I always do, baby is cold outside, so take a hat and keep warm. And that's my little sign that I put out. And yeah. So then I have like a pegboard and I tie the hats on. When I do it, I'll probably show you. But so these are some of the hats I made. So this pattern, oh my goodness. Just another stitch to the YouTube channel. I think it's just another stitch or just stitches or something. So I just used her pumpkin pattern. And then the rest of it I used I just did lettering. I have another hat pattern that had the fall y'all, and so I just did that. But the pumpkin is her part. So this says fall y'all, and so little pumpkins, and the yarn is loops and threads, and it's ombre or something. But I don't like the ombre. It doesn't have like that fade. It just goes like a block. Like it's weird. But I added this white to it. Well, it's cream. So you can see. So the fall y'all I did knit, but then it got lost because this has like a halo to it. This is furry right here. And so the lettering was getting sucked in. So what I did was I just went over it and I stitched the fall y'all on top. So that way you could be able to see the lettering. This one I already showed before. This is Sandy's new hat pattern. Sapphire something. This is her new hat pattern. So I showed this one. I love this. This, oh my goodness. I forget the hat pattern, but if I remember, I'll put a link down below for the pattern for this one. But I really like this one. It works up really quickly. I love a textured hat. I think that's why I love knitting hats so much, because I always knitted cable hats, and I also like my little graphs that I put in my hats. But crocheting, I love textured hats. And so I have this one. This is a big twist yarn. You have a drink. This is a big twist yarn you can't get anymore. Thank you, Fuzz. This is a little bit. I ain't drinking that. That's weird.
So you're gonna die.
I'll die. I have a really weird fetish. If there's like this tiny little bit, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So anyway, yeah. It was a cake yarn, but I wish you could still get that. But anyway, and then this is just regular loops and threads. This is like a maroon. This is brown, and then rust or burnt orange. Thank you. That could be a guy or a girl. I'm trying to make guy hats, girl hats. I'm a kindergartner. And a juice box. Thank you. Then I think I showed this one too. This was, did I show this one? I don't know if I showed this one. This is a Sandy pattern. This is her dragon. No. Yeah, Dragon Dreams or something. I love that pattern. So I did that one.
Maxie's so nosy.
He is nosy. I showed this one already with the flower. This is Sandy's new hat pattern. The sapphire. And then this one as well. This is the first one I did. The sapphire. And then this one. This one I love. This is the same pattern as this one. And I used the faucet yarn, the loops and thread faucet. Then I used just regular big twist. Then I had some Caron Simply Soft Sparkle I used in it to make this one. It's so pretty. It's all blue. La la dee da da da. Every time I think of blue, or every time I see blue, I think of Lady Bird. She has a channel. Every time I see blue, she always crosses my mind because she loves her blue. So there's that one. This one's came out so cool. So this I just did. I found a little alien like a perler bead pattern, and then I just used it for the hat the whole way around. But I do have a, what's her name? Oh my goodness, Cindy. Oh man, I'm so sorry, my mind. But Just Stitches or something like that. Not Cinnamon Stitches, not that one. It's Just Stitches or something. I forget. But she has an alien hat, which I'm working on. So when I get on, I'll definitely remember her channel and post that up with her hat pattern, because she has the pumpkin one, which I love and I use every year. And then also she has an alien beanie. She has the other ones too, but those are just the two that I have that I like. But here's this one. It's aliens. This is knitted. Did I do that? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm going to show you something. So usually when you knit, you have lots of floats. And floats are like the long little strings. I'll show you like a float right here. That's a float. So right here, if you can see, I don't have that. It's flat. I do like in certain places, because I don't know why I did that. I was just learning this technique, that's why. So in certain places I have floats, but other places it's like all tied off. There is this technique that you can do that you don't have floats. I was like, oh my goodness. And it makes the hat stretchy, so that way, you know, your hat can fit you. You know, you want it to be able to go on, which sometimes when you have floats, it's hard knitting. It really is sometimes when you're knitting and you're doing like color work and you have the floats, you have to make sure you're giving enough yarn so that it's not too tight and so that way it has a good stretch to it. But when you do this technique, you don't have to do it. Oh my goodness, that knitting guy or the knitting guy. Oh my goodness. I should have prepared myself. I'm so sorry. Um Look, just type into the search bar knitting without floats and he will pop up and he teaches you how to do this little technique so that way when you're knitting your color work you don't need to do floats. So I love that. And so now I'm gonna knit and spray because I did this one. Look how cute. As little paw prints, a fox and an acorns. And then this was a leftover yarn that was Loops and Threads ombre. But you see how it like just changes the color? Like it's not very ombre. It just ombre is more like a fade. But anyway, I love it. Look, little foxes. So for this one, let me get in there. There are some floats because there's some areas that was like 2 or 3 stitches and I didn't need to wrap and do that. But majority, no floats. And it's nice and stretchy. Like, I said nice and stretchy, but yeah, it is nice and stretchy. And it just goes on nice. It really does. I love this one. So this wasn't a pattern either. I just found little like perler bead. If you look up perler bead patterns, you'll get like a perfect little chart. And it just has like, there's paw prints, there's cats, there's even characters like Tinkerbell, Winnie the Pooh, Stitch, whatever, and they make it out of perler beads, but it's like the little graph chart or pattern, and you can use that for knitting. And it's just the perfect, you can see how many stitches you need and everything like that. You can just count. And so that's what I did. It was just like a little block, and then I just used that to make the hat. So there's that one. This one is the same pattern, the next two, as this one. A little crisscross effect. This is I love this yarn print. It's not Moody Mosaic. It's Strawberry Dream or something like that. But it reminds me of Moody Mosaic. But Moody Mosaic is more purpley. But there's this one. I just did what's that white fuzzy yarn that I just got? I forget, but I used it for in between here, and then this is that pink. It is pink. It has pink. It has red. It's called Strawberry Dream or something, and it has pink, reds, and then light pink and black. So there's that one. Then I did the same thing in this one, but with different colors. I used the I Love This Yarn print. Then I used the faucet yarn. Then, I forget the cream one. I'm sorry. The name of it. And it's just the same pattern. And then there's that one. So I just did like the white. I'm just trying to do that. And this, I still have enough to make like another hat. I did 2 hats. I didn't do 3. Yeah, I did 2 hats. It's so cute. I love this one. And then this one I showed. This is Sandy's pattern. I showed this one before. And then this is the new, like, it's called the Karen cakes, but mini cake or something. Slice of cake. And I just did this one. This one's a little beanie. I should have made it longer, but it fits nice. It's just a little beanie, and this is that same pattern, but this is So I used a Hobby Lobby yarn for the middle. I don't know the name of it, but it was Hobby Lobby yarn. Then I used Simply Soft in the hot pink. And then the white was an AC Moore Studio Stitch yarn that I still had. It's not, it's coming out like orangey.
It's given legendary pen down the AC Moore yarn.
But it's coming out, the pink isn't coming out hot pink. It's like a deep hot pink. It's coming out coral on camera. No, it's still. It's just the camera. All yarn picks up different, like the colors. It's weird. But yeah. Then this one is my daughter's. Save the best for last. So she's short. She's like 5 foot. I'm 5'3". So I have like.
That's not even how the story started. They didn't even know about.
No, I'm just telling her that. I said telling her. Telling them. I'm 5'3". So I had like 3 inches on her. Excuse me.
Dang.
I think the fuzzes are like getting into my throat. So she's short, but she goes on her like Discord and like on her things and on TikTok lives, and she bullies in a cute way, not in an ignorant way, because I would snatch that tablet. But no, she just goes in there and like she has her friends and they bully each other like to sing songs and stuff like that. So it's nothing bad. So anyway, the one person, I guess her friend, calls her Stabby Duck.
No, here's you don't tell the story right. Okay? Show me. Here's how it started, okay? I would bully her. I said that emoji and then a duck. And then one day, her boyfriend or fiance, my bad. Her fiance, he was up in the Discord and he said it was a little chef and she had a knife, and then I made Stabby Duck, and then I started sending the duck emoji and the knife, and then Stabby Duck was born.
Stabby Duck was born. So now that's what they call her, Stabby Duck.
Yeah.
And so she asked me if I can knit her a Stabby Duck hat. So I did last night. I did this in one evening. So I thought, you know what? It needs to be cutesy. It needs to be very demure. So I did. This isn't the Stabby Duck. This is just a duck. I did little hearts and then a little duck. And then here is Stabby Duck. She has a little knife and then she has a little hair.
Because she's bonita.
Because yes. And here she is in all her little glory. Her little stab self.
Self-portrait.
This is very much a self-portrait. If she was yellow.
I give Stabby Duck energy. Everybody
yes,
this.
And there she goes. That is her. So there her little hat is. Her Stabby Duck hatness. So that's what I've been busy doing. I'm going to do Stitch hat. What else I'm going to do? I'm going to do Star Wars. I'm going to do Star Wars every year. I'm going to do a Star Wars one. Then I'm just going to do some plain beanies. I have black, so I'm just going to they're going to be nice. They're just not going to be like knitted. I bit my cheeks. Somebody go, so they're not just going to be they're going to be nice. Mr. Hoot Jeff, my husband, he loves the Bag O' Day beanie that I've been making him. Oh my goodness. I did in one of these videos, but when I get them done, I'll definitely pop on. That's Sarky Parky in. I'll definitely pop on and pocket on my sleeve. Not that you were needed to know that, but that I didn't know that. That's weird. Anyway, so when I get them done, I'll pop on here and then let you see the hats and stuff like that. Because yeah, I want to do some plain beanies in case a guy walks by, because we get lots of school traffic.
We live with a lot of men around here.
Yeah, we live in the city, so lots of everybody just walks past. So if there's somebody that just wants something plain and they don't like characters or color, then I'm gonna have gray, black, like a navy blue, something dark for the guys. So that way, if they want that, they can walk past and have that too. And even women, some women don't like color. I don't know. I'm a colorful one. My type of hat would be this one because I love color. So, or the pink, anything bright. So yeah, that is all I have for today. If I get to Hobby Lobby, then I will show you my Hobby Lobby haul because that would be a lot more exciting. Because yes, Hobby Lobby never fails me ever when I go there. And I was so upset because we went to the clothing store right beside Hobby Lobby, and I was like, yes, I get to go to Hobby Lobby. Whoop whoop, womp womp. Because Mr. was like, no, I don't have the card. I was like, no. In the middle of the street, like dramatically, I could have fell down to the floor now. I am dramatic, but I wasn't that dramatic. But I was like, no. But I was like, all right, that's fine. I'll go to Michael's because I was really excited to get that yarn that Sandy had just got. Because it looks so, I love that type of yarn. Like, so pretty and like the blended colors and everything like that. I was so happy. I was like, oh, I'm going to make some nice hats. They didn't have it, so there. Then you're not just seeing my head.
What sound it makes when it clicks down is crazy.
I know, like, but yeah, so I was really upset. I'm going to show you my Michaels. I was almost going to record it, but I was like ranting and raving because I do every time. I was walking to the store. I was like, this stupid store. The what?
Michaels
have beads. I told you they did. Buy 3, get 3 free.
That was Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby's never fails. Never fails. Michael's and their beads were like one little strand, okay, of glass beads. And just regular like glass. Strand. I can't make one bracelet. It was 16 beads total, and they would charge us $16.99. I said, what? And they were tiny little leaves. And they weren't hand painted. It wasn't nothing special. Keep biting my cheek. It wasn't nothing special. It was just, and I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm definitely going to show you because you would be like, what? I don't know what happened to Michael.
You as if it's just one person.
Yes, all of you. I don't know what happened to Michael's. I really, really don't. It used to be so nice. And then they switched it. They went from like this nice spot, huge store, and they switched
Our
it
store's
to
a pretty good size, so they have no reason to be this ghetto.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It does. It looks very, and it's in a richy area. Like it's in the Belmont, which is very richy stores. Like everything's prissy over there, and it looks ghetto. Like it looks like Family Dollar. That's what it looks like. Do you have a Family Dollar near you? It's given Dollar General. Yes, maybe you have that. That is what it's given. And I see some fancy Dollar Trees plus tree, so I'm not gonna say that, but yeah.
Dollar General is always crappy over there.
Yeah, and very tight. Dollar General is very like tight. Yeah, it is very tight. Up in the Michaels, and I'm like, why?
Even Hobby Lobby sometimes how they have the freaking aisles.
Well, they spread them out, but yeah, they were doing something weird that one time. But, and I'm telling you, like the fabric section. Why say you're gonna take on fabrics? Why do this big? Oh, and then when you go on the website, join the knit and yarn club or something like that. I'm like, what? And you go to the store. I don't know if it's other stores or if it's just ours, but it is crap. Like you can't get. There's no yarn, nothing. And then every time I go online, Michael's freezes up. Ugh. I was like, fine. I'm gonna order some yarn. So last night I was online because it's when you're online, it has like 25% off each yarn, but it's online only. So I was like, that's fine. I'll order it. I could wait. I could be patient. It kept freezing up on me. It kept kicking me out. I was like, what? And then I'm like, shipping. I'm trying to click, for shipping, and it gave me a headache. And then it keeps.
I did an online order for a pickup at Michael's String. They're off string.
Yeah.
And I paid more money than that one was. Ooh. They on my nerves.
I just can't. Michael's needs to get sit together. They do. I never had this issue with Joann's. Oh, I miss Joann's. If I did an online order, it was done within an hour. Within an hour, I can go pick up my order. Sometimes even earlier than that. And they always had it. Everything. And they always update it. Like if it wasn't in stock, they updated it, made sure. You can go online right now on Michaels and you can be like, oh, everything's in stock. And it's not in stock. It's not in stock. Because how many? I just said like last week or something like that. I got a pickup order and none of it was in stock. I was so mad. Well, that's my rant. That's my yarn haul and my hats. I made a lot of hats in just a short time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14 hats. And that's not even including, I made a total of 20 hats in just a week. Because Mr. Hoot, I gave him a bunch of hats. Because, well, he just took them. But, yeah.
Like, are you talking to me, Mr. Hoot?
I know. Her dad, you're Mr. Hoot. So, he asked me to make a friend of his at work a hat, so I did. Then he loves his hats, and so I just made him one. So I'm like, okay, just hold them off for a while. Nope. I started making other hats, and then he took those. I'm like, this is for my free people. This ain't for you. But yeah. Alrighty, that is, oh, didn't mean to be all up in the camera like that, but that is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up. Or comment down below if you're, I know, I'm an influencer now.
Said, good. Thumbs up.
Thumbs it up.
Subscribe. Or Stabby Duck will get you.
Stabby Duck will get you. Haunt you in your sleep. Imagine Alyssa's right here. Wait, I just go like this because I look like her. Haunt you in your sleep. Get that little boy up in here, Barky.
I'll yell at him.
Come here, Maxie. Show me back. Give me Maxie. Maxwell, come here.
Maxwell.
You want to see the puppy?
Ow.
Remember? This was my itty bitty baby. Look at my baby. This is my Trixie baby. Yeah, say hi. Say hi, baby. See, show your little face. Show your little face. He has brown, so he's not dirty. It's just brown. I know, look at you. You hear him? He's a bad boy. Yeah. His daddy is bad. This is my baby, my Starkey Park. No, my Maxie Waxy. Starkey Parky, you're bad. I hear you out there barking.
His nickname, Starkey Barky.
Yep, so that is all I have for today. Thank you once again. Comment down below if you hate your Michaels too. Let's do like a petition.
Let's purge.
Let's purge. Let's break into Michaels. Like
what?
Still the yard. What they have. Yeah, because they have crap. And this is what I was saying, and then I'm done. So the material area is literally as long as my sofa right here. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's just like this. And they just have little bits of rows of material. I'm like, hold on. I thought you had taken over Joanne's material. And then they have like a little table that literally this big right here. From this cushion to this cushion. That's how big that table is. And it's just right there in the middle of like where you walk down the aisle. And then they have a little bell you're supposed to ding when you want material. And nobody ever comes because we dunged it like 4 times. Because I wanted a piece of tassel. Not tassel. It was like this frilly stuff. I wanted a piece of it cut and nobody came. I was like, well, if they had scissors, I would have cut it myself. But yeah. Whatever. Yeah. And then you like, you can't, like, you go on a Hobie and it's like all your money because of the stupid tariffs. Ugh, I hate tariffs. It's like you think, oh, I'm getting a deal, and then you could check out and it's like $200 over. You're like, what? And it's because of the tariffs. You're like, ugh, forget it. I'm not getting it. So that sucks. It does. All right, now that is the end of my rant. That is the end of the video. So anyway, I hope you all are having a hooterific day. I'm definitely going to try to be back and make more videos because I want to have, yeah, just because I want to. Now I really want to get back into things. I miss making videos and miss showing everything. And so now it's getting colder out, too cold to do stands. So I'm going to start restocking. And when I do that, then I can pop on and I can show you all my little characters. Because it's been a while since you've seen, and wait till you see, because I have been making lots of different things that no one saw because I didn't share. And I didn't post. That is all.
You dramatically drink that juice box in one video.
I know. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to dramatically drink it or be annoying with the sound. I got buzz from the hats and I feel like it's right here. That is all I have for today. Hooting out. Bye.